That's my seltzer you're drinking. Yeah.
I'm not sick.
Yeah, don't you feel stupid?
Oh my God, I feel gay. Your lips touch that? I caught you're gay.
Again, there's nothing gay about me. I'm building a sex robot that's a woman.
A woman.
A woman.
Yeah.
There are many topics and concepts we are all familiar with, but aren't exactly sure how they work. Each week, Alan Fitzgerald and I choose a topic and try our best to explain it. This is Explaining Things.
Welcome to another episode of Explaining Things. As always, I'm your host, Jonathan Tilson, with my co-host, Alan Fitzgerald.
Ahoy, hoy.
Could a sex robot ruin one's life?
I'll get back to you in 6 months.
We're getting to that point. We're getting to that point.
Where I have a little project
You know,
in the basement.
It's just got like a fucking plunger leg, a mannequin head.
All covered in tinfoil.
Yeah. My birthday is coming up. I'm probably gonna have to replace the cantaloupe vagina on my sex robot.
I definitely have to at least replace with another cantaloupe.
They're coming. They're on the way. They're pricey now, but I assume it's like an air conditioner. I'm sure those were expensive once, and now you can get one for like fucking $50.
Yeah, I mean, here, AI is going to really set them apart. AI is going to turn them into almost a woman. Almost a woman.
Which is my favorite kind of woman.
Yeah.
Almost a woman.
She's going to be able to walk like a woman. Talk like a woman.
Is she gonna nag?
I'm sure some people like realism, so you can turn nagging on.
Oh, yeah.
But most people are going to turn the nagging off most of the time.
Some people will want the robot to hit them,
Yes, that's true.
and others will hit the robot.
Yeah.
All right, a victimless crime.
Yes, it is. Until AI becomes sentient. And then it turns out you're just beating.
They get rights. Hold on, I can't keep my sex robot in a trunk? What's this world coming to?
Yeah.
That's going to be the old guard of men. Just like, in my day, you got to treat a sex robot like a sex robot.
They weren't running for office and winning somehow.
Anyway.
Hold on. Miss Sucklips 5000 has a point to bring on the debate. Is a sex robot with a dick but tits, is that a woman if it wants to be? Or is it what you want it to be? Like, hey, I'm saying.
You'd have to ask it. Yeah.
I'm not really interested in what it has to say.
If your sex robot lost its head, would that slow you down?
I mean, no, I mean, they're easily replaced.
It's a different part. I need a new head.
What if I put just another pussy there? Is that allowed?
It says 10 to 14 days shipping. It better be, because my birthday's in 3 weeks. And I get a blowjob on my birthday.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at what porn's doing to people. Sex robots, that'll be like fucking 10 times that.
Oh, porn? We're going to talk about, you remember they used to be like fucking TV rots your mind. And then it became like video games rot your mind.
TikTok.
And now it's like TikTok rots. And we're just going further and further and further. The norm keeps shifting. Mm-hmm. Totally porn is going to be like an old-timey kind of like grandpa talking about a nickel, like a bread costing a nickel. Mm. Like, oh, you know what? In my day, a boy used to sit on a computer and jerk off. Simpler times.
A boy didn't have a sex robot, okay? In my day, we were simpler. A man would sit down at a computer and watch 12 black guys destroy an 18-year-old Asian woman. By the way, somehow the Asian woman was related to the black guys. We didn't ask.
We had no idea.
Sister, okay? When we get to the apex of this, we're going to have...
I think we're just inventing people at that point.
Kind of.
You could, it's going to go past sex bots at a certain point. It's going to be like, hey, listen...
That's just my girlfriend now. Yeah, I took her to my graduation. I took her to my niece's wedding.
I took her to my grandmother's funeral. She cries. Yeah, it's the newest model. All right?
Right.
Damn straight she cries.
You have 3 modes. Horny, grief, and cooking.
What else do you need? No, sleep's not a mode. Sleep's not a mode.
Unplug the bitch. So yeah, this is going to go beyond just fucking. There's going to be people dating AI.
Soon. I think the childless will eventually order a
That's somehow even creepier, isn't it?
They're gonna order a kid.
You're gonna have an AI son. That's even creepier.
You're gonna design them too, because you're like, well, I don't know. The missus is 42 years old. We don't want a Down syndrome baby. We want a fucking perfectly good robot.
No, it's going to be real. The closest thing to real relations people have. I mean, think about it. People just have less friends than they used to.
We have less friends than we used to, and you certainly are less likely to find a woman since you can have a violent orgasm alone in your bed whenever you want.
So here's the thing. You could always enhance the masturbation whenever you wanted, but it always felt really creepy. You ever hear your friends like, oh, dude, what I like to do is microwave steaks. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, ever microwave a banana peel? No.
No. I never got into fucking food myself, and I'm a curious guy. But a good old-fashioned greased fist, that's all you need for
In your ass?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You're picking up what I'm saying.
It takes a while to get it in there.
Yeah.
But after 6 months of doing it enough, it just fits right in.
It's not fist first. You do this with the hands, and then it becomes a fist inside.
Yes.
I assume. It's going to get dark fast, because we already have a reproduction issue. We already have, we're all lonelier and lonelier. This ain't going to help anything. In fact, I think most people won't be strong enough to be like, you know what, I'd rather have the real thing. At a certain point, you're going to have a lot of people on fucking Reddit or whatever Reddit's going to be with the pro versus con of a robot woman versus a woman. And it's going to be like, oh, well, this one, you don't have to hang out with her when she doesn't care if the boys come over.
There are going to be obvious advantages. Let's just be honest. There's going to be obvious advantages. Most of which being, you never have to spend any time on them as a person.
Yeah.
You can be a narcissistic self. You can just, whatever you want. It's all about you when your partner's a robot.
Yeah, they're going to
just remember to put batteries in her, and that's all she needs.
And what if they're probably going to be disadvantages too.
Lack of human connection. It's going to be sad.
Yeah, or what if you like when your girlfriend throws your shit out the second story window onto the sidewalk? Can the robot do that?
Yeah.
Not first generation.
What if you like it when your robot fucks your boss?
What about when
leaves you?
What about when Grandpa is just like, in my day, you had to blow up a sex doll. You had to blow her up. It meant more. I just read about this. This is real. When your parent dies, there is going to be an ability to have an AI version of the parent still around.
Let them go.
Let them go. Can you imagine how long people are going to stay children now, psychologically? It's like, I have to check what my mom thinks. You're 79 years old.
You could probably do it with kids, too, so...
Yeah.
Little Tim gets in a boating accident or something. You go back to him every night. And
Timmy's still there.
You just cling. Things look bleak. It looks like we're going to be less and less connected.
Your wife dies. You download her consciousness into a sex doll. You're like...
I mean, if you can actually download consciousness, that's another level. That's insane.
Well...
In that way, she almost doesn't die.
Well,
but if it's just a cartridge with her likeness on it, it's like, yeah, she likes sunsets.
Now there's going to be a point where a guy is so pumped his wife died, and now... his family's going to be like, I assume you're going to load her consciousness into a doll. Like, he's really dragging his feet on it. Just like, oh yeah, there's a backup at the manufacturer. It's the weirdest thing.
It's funny, your new sex doll. It's kind of odd. I don't think I remember seeing your wife ever take part in a wet t-shirt contest. Sure. Yeah, dude, you're going to be cheating on your... on your sex robot with real women after a while.
Do you think there will be a piss chamber in the sex doll if you're into that? A little pee play?
I mean, it'll be able to clean itself up.
You put a little yellow Gatorade in the compartment.
Do you think you'll be able to, program your robot to pretend it doesn't like being peed on?
Yeah.
Say, ew, gross again.
Yeah, exactly. I just have to adjust the rape meter. Sorry, rapeometer.
All right, shut up, you slutty tin can.
Just aiming a remote at it. Fucking thing. You get a fat sex doll. You're into fatties. You get a big fat sex doll. It costs more.
Of course it does. It's
more material.
Yeah. I wonder how they're going to get skin to feel like skin.
I'm not a scientist.
I'm not either, but something tells me they can pull it off.
I'm just a dreamer. It's like Steve Jobs wasn't good at the technical stuff, but he was good at seeing into the future to see what we need. There's just a guy fucking
This guy's going to figure it out.
There's a guy who's just like, no. What we need is, we need bruising around the neck. That's and the scientists are like, sir, that's impossible. That's hundreds of years away. Do it! Fucking do it!
That's what you need. You just need a guy willing to yell at smart people and make their life bad.
That's That is what a business is.
Nerd!
You're like, fucking nerd, make her bruise. Right? I know what the base wants. It's not a bunch of George Clooney's getting these, okay?
But this is about how it's going to ruin your life. You are going to have a perfectly hot Selma Hayek
Yeah,
sex doll.
who wants you to go to her friend's birthday party when the game is on? And then it's just fucking see ya.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya.
See ya, you 6. Sure, I'm a 4.
You're like, she's like, they haven't even perfected these yet. It's got hinges on its knees. Yeah, but you know what it doesn't have?
Yeah. At least it gets on its knees, bitch.
Yeah. The second something comes out, it just takes a little while for it to become the norm, and then you're gonna have debates.
Yeah.
About like, well, what when you get down to it, what's the difference?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like the trans debate right now. It's like, well, what is a woman? What is a robot? There are always going to be people that are just on that side. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a guy who likes trans girls who wants a trans robot. Mm-hmm. There is going to be one who wants like a different vagina on it and like a couple scars.
There's going to be one who's a woman around his friends, but when he gets home, it's a man.
Yeah.
There's going to be that.
Detachable penis.
Yeah. There's going to be a couple of 3 titties.
3 titties for sure. At a certain point, it'll be cheap enough to customize.
Yeah. Can you imagine if your husband left you because you don't have enough titties? He's like, this has got 3 titties, you've got 2. Is this really that hard, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Like, what are we arguing
Do the
about?
math.
We haven't even talked about dogs and children and dead bots.
Dogs are coming back. Hey, this is what's really important. Once it's cheap enough to customize, there's no question that you're going to bring in 5 pictures of a person and tell them this is what the doll has to look like.
Yeah.
I want Selma Hayek the doll.
Selma Hayek.
And your friends are going to be like, you want to come out tonight? And you're like, I got Selma back at the crib. I think we're going to have a little fuck fest.
She doesn't even need to be able to act, by the way.
No, she doesn't.
Or be that bright.
No.
The perfect sex doll for me is a half-retarded Selma Hayek.
You're going to have a friend with less money, too, who's going to ask if he can have the doll for a night.
And you're like, no.
You're like, what the fuck? Are you insane? He's like, it's a doll. It's like, it's got self-cleaning. It's like, you don't get it, all right? I'm monogamous.
Yeah.
All right? And so is Selma.
I mean, sometimes we have Natalie Portman over for a threesome.
Yeah. That's like because I have a pervy friend who lends me his doll.
The human divide is going to go bigger.
It's going to be weird to see people at a certain point.
Dude, it's gonna be weird to see like a married couple with kids. We're gonna be like, oh, how quaint.
Look at that. That's
What?
nice. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a lonely kid. Since none of the other kids either exist or leave the house.
And you're gonna have to build him a girlfriend, which will be strange.
Oh my God.
I think it'll drive sex crimes down though. So that's gonna be good.
Once it's affordable enough and it's mainstream enough that you can go on Amazon and just order
affordable
one.
enough, good enough, mainstream enough.
Absolutely. If you can buy one for $500, Xboxes are going to be, that's really going to hurt Xbox sales. Mm-hmm. Okay? The second you can get
What
a
if your
fuck bot.
woman's also an Xbox?
Oh, that's a good point.
I'm sorry, honey, but I can't play Mario Kart in your asshole.
You at home probably think we're being unrealistic right now and silly. Maybe we are.
Maybe.
But what is mankind without dreams?
But you know what? People called Darwin a fool.
And where are they now? They're pretty quiet, aren't they? So everyone, get ready for sex dolls. They're coming.
They will ruin the society.
Look at your loved ones. Give them a good long hug because they're not going to be there forever.
Hopefully, hopefully only the people who truly can't get partners are the ones who are going to lower themselves to getting a sex doll.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the hope. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, there's going to be another 20% who could date somebody who are like, you know what?
And the longer it's around, the less taboo it's going to be. You're going to be like, it's like online dating. Online dating was for losers, and now it's all there is.
And now it's for winners, exclusively.
Now it's for fucking winners. All right. So pre-order your sex dolls today, guys. Get ready for it all. It's all happening.
Bye.